taste buddies, welcome into my garden. Welcome to another episode
of Taste Buddies, South Louisiana edition, part 1.
Whoa!
Wow, fantastic!
Looking forward to it.
This is Michael. Came all the way with Karen. They came from Louisiana to Zakynthos, believe it or not, to see us, of course, have a drink with us, and cook these amazing dishes
and share some of the fantastic cuisine. Yeah, great.
So, cheers, chef.
Yamas.
Yamas.
Yam, as they say in Louisiana.
Fantastic. So, Michael, I can see these fantastic vegetables, beautiful colors. I can't wait. What are you cooking?
We are cooking a dish that is traditional in southeast Louisiana, outside of New Orleans.
Okay.
It's Corn Maque Choux.
Okay.
It's just a vegetable dish. People add shrimp to it sometimes. Crab meat, if it's available. Sometimes sausage, if you want to make a big meal out of it, main entree.
Okay.
But what we're doing tonight is a side dish, an accompaniment to Southeast Louisiana edition part 2, which will be coming up later.
Okay.
Can I tell them what that is?
No, you cannot.
Okay. We'll tell you later.
Yeah. But this is corn.
Okay, so we're back. What we're going to do is prep all of this. Obviously, Lakis knows what to do, but I'm the chef today.
Sure.
So we're going to get through this. There's a couple things on the corn that is very important. What you want to do first is split each kernel, which is going to open up the corn milk, and it's going to help the cooking process. So what you do is you open them up, and then when we are ready, we're going to shave them off.
Right.
Try to get them in 2 layers,
Okay.
little pieces, and we're going to do that for all of this. Lakis is going to...
In the meantime, what's your sous chef going to do?
Drink a beer.
No. Pay attention.
Dice the onion, 1/4 inch.
Okay.
2 centimeters. Is it?
2 centimeters, that's good, yeah.
We're going to take half of the red bell pepper, half of the orange,
Okay.
2 centimeter dice.
Okay. All diced up.
Tomatoes, maybe 1/2 inch,
Okay.
4 centimeters
I'm
square.
up for that.
And then small cuts and dice on the celery.
Fantastic.
The garlic we'll do later because that goes in at the end anyway.
We're gonna grate it or slice it or crush it.
We're gonna slice it. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna dice it, slice it, make it really thin.
Perfect.
But later, huh?
Let's
That's
go.
the last thing.
Okay.
All right,
Steady, go.
get
Go.
going, chefs. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
Hey, this coming off smooth, eh?
And whenever we are finishing with the cob, you want to rub it and get all the milk out of the cob.
Oh, that's important.
And that's very important for getting the best flavor of corn in this dish.
Okay. So, how are we doing over here, chef?
Matt, is that good enough or smaller?
That's fine. You know
So
what
nothing's
you're
going to waste here. Karen's feeding the cobs to the... Whoa, yeah, the chickens are going to have a ball with that. They're happy. And we've recycled, so that's good. Let's get back and see what the boys are doing. They've been busy while we were down feeding the chickens, or Karen was down feeding the chickens.
And the prep is all done.
Prep's done. Time to start cooking, chefs.
So,
Okay.
all yours. I'll just go do the drinks.
All right. See you later.
I'll leave you to do
Well-
your magic.
Yamas.
Yamas.
He drank his all
I'm
already.
gonna get one. See you in a minute. Do your magic.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to start with about 2/3 of the butter to begin with.
Right.
Hot pot.
Okay.
Okay, once the butter's melted, starts to sizzle a bit. Add in the onions. And what you want to do is sweat the onions. We call it sauteing the onions. You want to do this 3 to 5 minutes until they get clear and transparent. And this particular dish, you don't need to cook them to where they're starting to caramelize. That's not necessary for this particular dish.
Right.
You
Good.
just want to get them a little translucent. Now that the onions are softened,
Yeah.
translucent, we're going to put in the bell pepper, red and orange, and diced celery.
Oh, the smell.
And again,
as soon
about
as it hits that butter, the smell.
oh yeah, about 3 to 5 minutes on this, and then we're going to add the corn.
Okay, so it's
So same thing. We're going to soften up the bell peppers, let them start to release some of their juices as well.
so we'll be back when they get soft.
And then when they're soft, we'll be back. Welcome back, Taste Buddies. Yamas, to
Yamas.
everybody that's out there. Let's take a sip.
Oh, the smell's coming out from here.
Okay, all the vegetables have been sweated down, or soft, translucent, releasing their aromas is just great. It's time to add the corn.
Right.
If you notice how finely we cut the corn, got the corn milk out by scraping the cob, that's just going to be fantastic and amazing.
Okay. If you can't get fresh corn, can you use can for this dish?
You can certainly use can. The best one that I've ever had was the Summer Crisps. The early corns that they put out. Certainly any canned corn will work.
Okay.
But the younger, the crispier, the better. So what we're going to do is mix the corn with all the veg.
Oh, just a rainbow of colours is fantastic.
Yes,
isn't it?
it's going to be beautiful.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is turn the fire down a little bit. We're going to let this simmer maybe 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then we're going to season it, trying to get some of that corn to release its juices, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, welcome back. We are have smothered the corn down. You can see how the corn has released its juice with all the bubbles popping up. Now, if your corn gets too dry during that first process, you add a little bit more of your butter.
Great.
And in this case, because of the type of corn, some of it has more milk than others. You can see we used about half of our remaining butter after our first go around. So now it's time to season.
Oh.
Measure carefully.
Teaspoon.
Sauce.
Teaspoon.
Teaspoons. And seasoning.
Generous.
Yeah, generous. You want this. Cajun dishes are a little bit spicy. They're not about heat. It's about the layers of flavor and the spice. So anyway, I'm going to try this out. See if I got enough spice in
Oh,
it.
that'd be very...
A little more hot sauce. About twice as much as I put in the first time. That's about right.
Okay.
Pretty salty. This particular one that we have right here is more spice, less salt. So it should
And
work
very important,
really well.
no MSG.
Oh,
That's
no,
very important.
no MSG whatsoever.
No, stay away from that.
And my tongs, I don't want to use the same fork.
No double dipping.
Perfect. Now we're going to put the tomatoes in.
Okay.
These lovely
Greek.
Hellenic
Hellenic
tomatoes. They actually have flavor. Believe that? Unlike the U.S. store-bought. All right.
Lovely.
Give this a quick stir. Tomatoes are going to release a lot of their juices into this and make it a little bit more yummy.
So you're going to let them cook down a little?
We're going to let these cook down and release their juices.
Okay.
We're going to put the garlic in. Probably about a lot less than what we have there, just to give it some flavor. Welcome back. I don't know where my sous chef went.
He went to get the drinks and yours are empty.
Mine has been empty quite a while. Hopefully the man will show up. Oh, there he is. Jack and water, please. That's good. All right, back again. Come take a quick look with the camera.
Yeah.
You can see all the juices that the tomatoes have released.
Beautiful.
This is going to make it so perfect.
Right.
Now it's time for decadence. We're going to add the rest of the butter. And we're going to add a little bit of the garlic. We actually had a little bit too many cloves. You only want about a clove, maybe a clove and a half. You don't need a whole lot.
Okay.
And yes, it's going in raw. The water and the steam is going to cook this. and let it release some of its juices without getting bitter. But it won't be too pungent when it's finished.
Okay.
So, essentially, we're going to check for flavor real quick. For the spices, make sure that's correct.
Okay.
And if that is good, maybe just a low heat, 5 minutes or 30 minutes. It's okay.
Right.
It will just soften up more and more as it's done. Fresh fork, tasting fork.
What's the verdict?
A little more spice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, again, we
Well, the
we put
tomatoes will
in
be sweet, yeah. So
No, we put in the tomatoes with no spice, and they're going to soak up some of that as well, and add a lot of more fluid.
very heavy.
And I don't know,
handed.
no, actually, it's not so bad.
Okay.
It's a light pour, I like to call it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put just a little bit more hot sauce in it. Again, you know, you have to counteract the juice that's in the tomato, which is basically water. Here you go. This is essentially our dish.
And how about
it's
the
gonna
cream?
be
When are we
perfect.
going to add the cream?
Duh.
The.
Sorry, guys. The decadent.
Are you sure you want another JD?
Yeah, I do. That's probably about a cup with this ratio, with the amount of water that the tomatoes released.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna actually turn this up because the cream kind of killed the heat. I'm just gonna put it in there just a few minutes, and we'll come back to it.
Right.
Okay, welcome back. Oh,
Sushi.
here's my drink.
I'm back as well. There you are.
Perfect.
There you go, chef.
Yamas.
Yamas.
But yet he doesn't have his.
Okay.
So I'll wait and we'll plate.
Yamas, yamas.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Lakis?
You need to have a
I
taste of
would
it.
like to have a little taste because the smell is unbelievable. Absolutely
have you got a little-
amazing.
Here's a tasting fork.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you for doing this. It smells amazing.
Yamas.
Yamas.
And while they're yamasing, we'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. Please share, like, subscribe. And let's hear what the final verdict
cook
is.
this. This is fantastic. Smells so amazing.
Come on then.
So
Oh, looks very creamy. You know I've got the worst job here, don't you? I don't get to do any of the drinking and I don't get any tasting either.
So what do you think?
man. Oh, delicious. Wow, 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 wow. Fantastic.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
So
Until the next time,
pop back in and see us for
Louisiana, part 2.
Southeast Louisiana Part 2 coming up.
Southeast Louisiana part 2. Thank you for watching us, Days Buddies. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.